Hi everyone, Raven here, and I wanted to do a video showing you how I color with Copic markers. It's a little bit different than what I've seen online, which is really cool, and the way that I do it, it doesn't always work out, but for the most part it works pretty well. So we're going to use this little image, and he is the mummy from Steve's collection at Peachy Keen Stamps, and what I'm going to use is these Copics right here. So I have W1, C7, W3, C5, and C3. And I'm going to start with C3. And I might not even use the W's. Sometimes I just use those for the outside, for like the outer layers of the body. So today I'm going to start with the C3, like I said. And basically what I do is I kind of just start at the outer edges where it's probably going to be the darkest, or where I expect it to be the darkest, and I just push in. So it'll look something like that. Okay, and then I flip it and I kind of do the other side. And I'm not really very neat with the first set. I think coloring looks really pretty if it's not super neat, so that's really is a cool effect too. Okay, so we'll just do his head for now. So that's what the head looks like. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with the C5, and using the chisel tip, I'm just going to go over, starting with the first side that I did first. And you don't want to do too much with Copics because they do kind of dry a little bit faster. And if you see, I'm not taking my strokes as big as I did the first time. So I'm taking lighter and smaller strokes. And this is what it looks like. Okay, and then I'm going to come around to the other side. And I think I've looked this up. I think it's called feathering. I kind of just learned what worked for me by trial and error. I tried the other way first, and for some reason everything always looked all the same color. There was really no shade to my projects, so I started doing this way, and I really like it. So that's how it looks now. And then I'm going to come in with the C7, and I'm going to use the chisel tip again, and I'm barely going to tap the sides. So right here I'm just going to barely, lightly, really touch the sides. Really lightly. And then flip. And I always work best right to left, so that's kind of what I do. I've seen other people do it a little bit differently, but like I said, I just trial and error kind of with this stuff. This is what works best for me. Okay, that is what he looks like right now. Now, I've seen a lot of people just leave it like that, and I think that actually looks pretty cool. But I'm going to come back in again with my C3. Oops, sorry, I guess I should show it to you guys, huh? And I'm just going to go from the very tip and use just not that much pressure, just hardly any pressure, and push out. And like I said, I start with the first side that I began with as well, just because that seems to dry the quickest. And then flip it. And the same thing on the other side. So all you're kind of doing is pulling the color from the very end and just bringing it to the middle. So it brings that kind of light source. It looks like it's coming straight down. And you can notice I didn't do some of these other ones. I was just trying to show you guys the edges. And I'll go back in and do those. But that's what he looks like. And he's just, and if you, I think he looks fine to me, but if you want more shade, you can go in and do some more. And then what I always like to do when I'm about done is I'll just come in with my white gel pen, and you can pick these up at Peachy Keen Stamps as well. They're just jelly rolls, Sakura jelly rolls, and I kind of just, I don't really do this clean. I just kind of tap wherever I kind of feel like there might be some white, lighter parts in the, and I can go over those again if I want to. So that's my guy. If you've come over the side, like you'll see right here, I kind of was being sloppy and I kind of went over the side. You can use your blender pen and use that to clear it in. And a lot of times what I like to do at the end of my projects is I'll use either the W1 or the W3. And normally it's the W1. And I'll just go in and where there's going to be shade, like where his head comes down, so you know there's going to be some shading underneath him. And you'll kind of just use that to blend. So I just kind of blend that I messed up, whatever I messed up with. And you can go ahead and do that, you know, around the areas where you know that there's going to be some shade from the sun going down. Like under his arms over here, I would shade, things like that. I think that's it. I hope this tutorial has helped, and that's it. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.